everybody, today I'm going to be explaining how to use doodle.com to schedule an online meeting. First thing you want to do is go to doodle.com, and for the title, you just really want to put a short description of whatever your online meeting will consist of. I'm going to make an example today of a car wash fundraiser. It's going to be an online meeting trying to set up everything as far as the time and the date and how much you're going to charge and things like that. For the location, you're going to want to put wherever the event or whatever you're trying to schedule a meeting for might be held. Description, just a short and sweet little intro to what you're going to be talking about. Name, of course, is the person who's creating the meeting's name and the address you would like to use. Next, it's gonna take you to time proposals. So let's say I wanted to do the car wash, or the meeting for a car wash, April 21st, which is next Tuesday. I'm gonna click next. And let's see, time 1, let's say 2 o'clock p.m. Next, it's going to bring you to settings. For a basic poll, you can just skip this step, otherwise choose from the settings below. We're just going to do the basic poll. And then 4 is invite. This is going to be who you're going to send the meeting out to, who you want to be included in it. Right here, sharing settings, decide who can participate in your poll. I'm going to keep mine with everyone with a link can participate, just because the more the merrier in this situation. And right here where it says invite participants, this would be where you would enter the email address of whoever you wanted to select to be included in this meeting. So let's say this is just one of my alternative emails. I'm just going to give an example of what you would do. So yeah, and then after it's shown in blue, you can start typing the next email that you would like to include in the online meeting. You can add a personal message or preview the email, so seeing what it would look like whenever you sent this request out. And then you're going to click finish. And my poll has been created. This is the link, so anybody that I didn't send that email to or didn't include in the participants, I would copy this and then just paste it to whoever I wanted to join after I'd already sent out the original email. So yeah, it's a really cool thing to do, and it's convenient, and I think it, really could help out a group or an organization as far as getting more people involved. The next thing I'm going to talk about today is how to schedule an online meeting using Google Hangouts on Air. So first you're going to go to Google and search in Hangouts on Air. It's going to bring you to this page, and it gives you the option to either sign up for a membership or just continue on to the program. For now, I chose just to continue on to the website. It's going to give you an option to either visit Google Hangouts on Air or watch a video. Today we're going to go to scheduling. Let's see. We go down to the bottom of the page and click on join Google. Okay, so an easier way to get to the Google Hangouts on Air for online meetings is going to Google Plus and then clicking on Hangouts to be able to get to this section. Go down to the bottom. You see that you have the option of messaging, videoing, voice calls, and then right here at the bottom left, it's going to say Start a Hangout on Air. Click on that and let's give it a name. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the doodle.com, and I'm going to say car wash fundraiser. Well, this is a little introduction telling your people you're gonna invite, who to, what you're gonna be talking about. Let's say, try short, sweet description. And let's say it starts now, April 18th. Let's say 1:30 p.m. and duration about 30 minutes. I'm sure we won't go any longer than that. This broadcast will be publicly available and promoted on Google Plus and YouTube. Perfect. Let's make sure that it's public so other people can view it and share. After you verify your YouTube account, you should have no problem scheduling the Google Hangouts on air. What we're supposed to be talking about today in the Google Hangouts on air is the revenue forum based upon 3 different things. The first one being health fitness clubs. Did a little research and this is what I came on. As far as the health fitness clubs, don't have too many revenue options, but the main ones that have really drawn my attention was wellness inventory forms. It's basically making your customers pay a fee, regardless if you have some other fees involved or if you're just trying to up your sales or, really make your business stand out and do more than what you're specifically assigned to do. So that's one option. Another one would be wellness coaching fees. This could be coaches that are hired by you or whoever runs your business, and they work within the clients. There's even options to do telephone coaching over the phone now, which I don't find to be the most beneficial to whoever we're trying to coach, but it is an option. The third one being programs and services. So, if you have a new workout program and you're trying to get more people involved or doing it, you can maybe, set up some kind of event to where, there's a certain discount for the first couple of people who, sign up for it or anything along those lines, really getting your name out there. It says the resource centers can be customized with your own services, classes, and products. So really, you're in charge of this. The second question on part 2 of this form is asking what are the factors which are under the manager or athletic director's control. Number 3 really stands out to me because programs and services are really, determined by who owns the business and what steps they want to take and where they want to see the business ultimately end up. And I think this is a very good option for, someone who's looking to do that kind of revenue. Product sales is always good, trying to increase your inventory and such and decrease your prices so that you have better sales. It's always a tough thing to come by. The last one, whole person wellness evaluation, I really like this idea. I think that a lot of people would be interested if there was, a person that you could go to who knew nutrition background and fitness plans and, eating right and just different things that involved with health and wellness, And yeah, you would have to pay a fee, but ultimately nobody really knows about different topics, such as broad topics more so, instead of just a health center, just a fitness center, just a dietetics or nutrition center. One combined that would tell the overall nutrition and health and wellness of an individual. I think that would really, benefit a business because not many people could offer that. So I think that would be another revenue that would be really controlled by the manager, athletic directors, their own opinion, because ultimately they're the ones giving the advice, and if you're the manager, then that would be the where you would want to see your business end up. The next one we're going to speak about today is the athletic departments for college, their revenue forums. And for this topic, I found a really interesting website. It was espn.go.com. It's a revenue forum for collegiate football teams, I want to say. Yes. So they have theirs, I want to say, with like an Excel file, labeled as revenue, separated expenses. It's labeled by the different colleges. Let's say we want to specify on the Gators collegiate team. We would go over here, and the revenue for tickets would be 21 million. Wow. Over here, the students, as far as how much money they put towards the revenue, would be 2 million. Away games, 283,000. You see how this is significantly lower just because, I mean, per team, there's going to be more home games than away games. Therefore, they wouldn't have to, put as many expenses into that. Donations, 42 million, which is awesome. Um, University, 0. That doesn't go to show for very much. Media rights, 3 million, basically giving the news and everybody there, I mean, giving them the right to talk about that team. And then branding, 10 million. Um, if you look over at the very far right column, it has the total revenue per year, and that's a really awesome, calculation. It's not going to be exact, but it just gives you an estimate of just where their money is coming from and where they need to improve and where they can, you know, kind of save money and not spend as much on. So, I mean, for the Gators, they could definitely, they very well benefit from the tickets and the money that they get from the students, but why not, take more from the university as opposed to like the people who already pay tuition and such? So yeah, I think this one is highly controlled by the manager of the athletic department. Yeah, they're really going to be the ones who control everything, especially in college teams. They're going to be the ones who have the main say so. So for the next one, it's high school athletic departments. I think, for my own opinion, they would have less control over the revenue situation, more so just because that um, there's going to be a principal or someone who's over that athletic department in high school and not just the coach. Whereas in college teams, I feel like the coach have a bigger responsibility. So, one second, and I'll pull up a revenue for the high school athletic department. From the research that I've done, I see that really more the high school coaches are in charge of fundraising, etc., raising money, but not so much in charge of where their money is spent and where it's all coming from, collecting that money, and really being fully responsible or held accountable. They, you know, they do have say so, and as far as maybe what organizations they want to contribute to and which ones they think would be beneficial, but as far as being in control of that revenue, not so much. Um, they obviously wouldn't have as many expenses as college teams, and they wouldn't travel as far. Therefore, they wouldn't have as many people buying tickets and going to the away games and contributing to the team and things like that. But it is a closer, smaller knit team, so therefore you shouldn't need as many expenses for this type of thing. I think both are, very